What is up, my frosty brethren? My name is Arctic, and today is Thursday. That means we got some Gears of War discussion going on today. Today I wanted to focus on competitive Gears. It's something that obviously got me involved with the community in the game, and since we are going to get a remake first next month, I felt like I wanted to kind of talk about where the scene is right now. And I'm kind of interested to see how many of you guys are actually considering competing either online through game battles or whatever, or going to events in Gears of War as a competitive title. There's some interesting things that I think are developing from Microsoft's end with like 343 and the Halo Championship Series. There was an interview that Rod Ferguson did with Polygon, I believe. This is around the time of E3. And just kind of generally talking about some of their things that they're doing with the remake and just having competitive guys. You know, he mentioned they have some former pro players working at the studio, which, by the way, Fallout is no longer at the Coalition because of a family issue. I pray for, I just want to send out my prayers for him and his family, his mom specifically. He left a message for some folks on Twitter and on the forums. If you guys haven't read it, check that out. And wishes him and his family all the best. I think he'll probably come back to the Coalition. I'm hoping so they can get some really good insight from him as a former pro player. But they also have Strangulate working there, and I think they're positioning themselves to be very similar. And I said this before, as 343, with aligning the game around what makes it the most balanced, and talking. Or reading, I should say, that interview, it made it seem like they were at least interested in the idea that Gears is or could be potentially a competitive title for Microsoft and the Coalition. And if you check out on the forums, they actually have eSports and like competitive and teams and stuff like that as a subcategory on the forum. So, Hypefestation has been going on for 4 years. I think it's 4 years. That sounds right. And that has been the kind of staple community organized LAN tournament for Gears of War. And, I feel like there's an opportunity for players that are at least interested in the game from a competitive level to start trying to pursue this game again with either the remake or the new game. I've had a lot of folks kind of ask me, and I said this maybe a couple weeks ago, I'm not really interested that much in competing anymore for Gears of War. I'm more interested in being like caster style, or doing my thing here on YouTube with videos that I may or may not do like tips and stuff on Gears, just because I kind of exhausted that. I might do it on the new one, but not necessarily the old one. So for me, I'm much more interested in watching other younger players come up and seeing some new ways to play the game that I haven't seen, and just kind of learning from them, to be honest with you. So I'm much more interested in watching this game and talking about what I see versus actually participating at a competitive level in it. And Skyless and I are going to do a lot of casting, I think, between us for some of these games because of the spectator mode option that they've enabled in there. And hopefully they will do the same thing for the new Gears 4. So for me, I kind of see the Coalition doing this pretty much the same things as 343, establishing some type of roadmap that allows that subset of competitive players to pursue, their goals and aspirations within the game. And at the same time, building a very strong foundation for people that'll come back for, the next one and the next one. Just because I feel like, once you establish it, then some of those players will continue to come back. Very interested to hear what you guys have to say about competitive Gears of War. Is it something that you're interested in? Do you see yourself competing? Are you going to, just organize maybe a for fun game battles team if game battles picks it up? Or are you going to try to participate in Hypefestation? What are your goals with competitive Gears, if you have any? And that's all I got for today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's commentary. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you've not already, and until the next time, folks, I will catch you all later. Stay frosty. If you like this video, you should probably click on the one down below. That'll take you to another video. You may like it. A little bit about me. I'm a former pro player. I play PC and console, mostly shooters. I also have a gaming podcast. I do tips and tactics, live gameplays. Check out my Twitch. Also, I work in the industry. Why are you not subscribed?